after a while. But when my brother would come down, once he brought it up, I would look at him when he would come in, and then I would just notice that he wouldn't look. Like he would look away, like in one direction while he's talking to me.
He cornered the awkward.
Yeah, he wouldn't like acknowledge these creepy clowns, right? You know, and I'd be like, "What the hell's wrong with you, dude? How come you don't look at me?" You know, I would sit like
You
right
sit
next
right
to the
in
clown.
front of him. Oh,
Yeah, and
you're
I'd just
evil.
be like, "Hey, man, hey, dude, I'm right here." I'm like, well, "What's going on?" And he'd be like, looking away. He'd be like, "Hey, man, what's going on?" He go, "Dude," you know, he'd be like, "Can we go to the garage?" You know, I'd just be like, "What the hell's wrong with you,
You
dude?"
got some fishing wire you're moving up and stuff. Oh, you be evil.
Oh man, he was so superstitious, man. He's still superstitious. But anyway, I mean, I would screw with him like that. I would fuck with him like that all the time, you know. So anyway, one day I just remembered that I was dusting everything off. I was, you know, bringing down the clown, dusting them off, kind of setting them in the new little position or whatever. You know what I mean? It's just like, and that's me. You know, I'm very observant. You know, with what I do. So anyway, it was time for that big one.
I like how he's observant. He's OCD. He's OCD, people. He's trying to minimize it.
Oh
Okay.
man, okay, OCD.
Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
So no, you're fine. So anyway, so it was time for that clown, and I always waited last for that clown. You know, I cleaned all the little ones. I'm just like, yeah, I'm being nice to you guys. You know what I mean? Just like
I'm making sure you're pretty and
You
clean.
guys all clean and everything. You know, la la la. Here comes the big one. It's time for the big one. So I brought it down and I wiped it down and everything like that, wiping its face and everything like that. And then I set it in a certain position. Okay. To where, you know, I just like crossed its legs and, you know, moved its hand in a position, you know, kind of like this or whatever, you know what I mean? And then I just remember after getting done and getting a couple other things done, I'm walking back into the living room, and I swear to God that clown was not. It was like to the far end on the right. You know what I mean? Because that was the only way you could lean it back up against something, you know, in order to
to stay
upright and stuff like that. So anyway, when I came in to go look, and I would always look at that damn clown. And that would be the first thing that when I would come in, I would look at it and acknowledge it.
Instead of like your brother, you avoid it. You're like,
I would respect it. You know what I mean? I'm just like, hey, you know,
I respect you.
I'd be like, hey, Señor Payaso, you know, how you doing? You know,